But let's talk about stocks. It's Dr. Reddy's all the way. That's got a big fillip by the USFDA this morning. Pankaj, a sizable approval, a $1 billion market size. This is going to be a big one for DRL.
You know, Aisha, there's no doubt about it. Suboxone is a key trigger for the company, and there was a question mark whether they will get the approval, will they launch this drug, and now Dr. Reddy's has answered all of these questions. So USFDA has gone ahead and given an approval, and you know, Dr. Reddy's in a press release just a few minutes back has very clearly said that they would be taking that risk to go ahead and launch this drug. According to Dr. Reddy press release, the drug is worth $1.86 billion. According to USFDA, or the last IMS data, it's close to about 1.5, but nevertheless, it's a meaningful sized drug that we are talking about. This could add about 15 rupees in terms of EPS for the company, which means that, you know, if you give a multiple close to about 10 times, 10 to 15 times, it's about 300 rupees stock price impact for Dr. Reddy's. However, they are still the second player only after the innovator or the first generic to get this approval. So let's just wait and watch what happens. Let's just wait and watch if Mylan gives some announcement. They were also looking to settle this particular drug. So what happens in the next 1 month would be important, but they have decided to launch it at risk, which means that at least in the near term, they would be making very high margins on this drug.
Okay, let's try and understand the implications of this. And we've got Surjit Pal, research analyst from Prabhudas Leeladhar, joining us on the show right now. Surjit, hi, good morning. Help us understand, really, you know, while there's no denying, like Pankaj was just mentioning, that this is indeed a critical nod coming in for DRL. But what would it materially do to an earnings impact for DRL, given the kind of market size which runs in excess of $1 billion for this drug?
I think this is important approval, which company is also guiding. That they are looking for 2-3 key launches in FY19. So it is one of the key one because it's a limited competition drug and size was small. So I think if Dr. Reddy goes ahead to launch the drug, there will be two implications. One thing is that there will be contingent liability. So that could be a hangover on the counter, because given our experience with Sun Pharma's launch at risk, investors community may not be comfortable with that. That is one. Second thing is that if they go ahead and capture the market before any other generic guys entered into the market, they could do is that if they go for better price cut or higher price cut, the contingent liability will be much higher for them. Third point could be the other guys like Mylan, who are also waiting on the wing to if they get approval, they may settle outside and they can go ahead and launch the drug by citing that market is already broken by Dr. Reddy, so contingent liability does not come much for them. So, I mean, there are things are there. So, I think currently market with this kind of opportunity, they consider it as one-off, and they don't consider it as a core EPS expansion unless until it is normalized. So, the price run-up happened in last two weeks or one and a half weeks. I think very much reflecting this opportunity, which pretty much prevalent in the market.
Saying that an approval like this is already in the price, you would not be re-rating the stock because of this approval?
Yes.
Okay, fair point. Surjit, good chatting with you. Thanks so much for taking the time out and analyzing what really does this generic Suboxone approval from USFDA mean for Dr. Reddy's.